What's going on, guys? As you can see, we're live from my bedroom, aka my office. And for today's video, I decided to give you guys a look into my personal setup, the cameras I use, the laptop I use to edit the footage, and any other things that I think are essential to making good vlogs. So I'll give you guys a quick tour of my room just to get that out of the way because I know there's going to be questions. So I'm just going to address them now. As you can see, this is my desk. We have some business documents for No Jumper, European Union, the rig, the Come Up, OSS, different things that I run, operate, and co-own. These are some of the essentials I need. You can see my car keys, and yes, I go to the gym, a stapler, and this is a tool that every successful person should have, a planner. So in here I have like dates, important notes, stuff like that. Even though you can use your phone to do this, I recommend always having, something with pen and paper to write down things with. It comes in handy. Anyhow, this is my iPhone case. It's actually a wallet case, and it's pretty nifty. Holds all my stuff, a couple dollars. It's a removable case. And as you can see, here's my iPhone. I have broken the screen, but it still works good. And I use this as like an alternate thing for different, steady angles, or sometimes when there's certain skate parks that don't let you bring cameras in, I use that. But before I get to the rest of the equipment, let me just give you a tour of my room. These are some cool paintings that fans have sent me over the years. This is a very abstract, weird painting that I made when I was like in the 10th grade. This is a sweet Dak poster of him 180 over the gigantic rail hop into flat here. This was my first and ever magazine cover. It's from BMX Plus. I think it's in 2006, as you can see there. So that's what, no, 2008, I lied. So that's what, 8 years ago? Pretty cool. Some achievement awards I got from eBay for being a power seller, random. My little nightstand. Shout out to the Common crew. Shout outs to the Come Up, KHE, an old sponsor. This is my Love Shack machine there. And then my little nightstand, and these are my cool trophies. This is my sweet Argentina jersey. It's custom. I don't know if you can see that, but yep, Mancuso on the back. Got my hat collection. I'll give you guys a sneak peek into my really messy closet. As you can see, maybe not, I gotta open it better. These are my shoes that I use, my Nike running shoes. I used to be sponsored by DC Shoes, so I still have 20 pairs in there. But yeah, we don't speak about that anymore. And this is a computer. Sorry, I lied. Not a computer at all. This is actually my TV. I think it's a 55-inch Samsung. I got that on sale at Costco because there's a little green dot right here. I don't know if you can see that. Anyhow, yeah, I use that sometimes for edit. I drag it up. Maybe I'll show you guys during this. But yeah, it comes in handy sometimes to edit stuff. Random. PS4, I know you guys are gamers out there, so I got one of those. If you guys ever want to find me, I think my name on there is Alfredo, or Alfredo Mancuso, I forget. There's a cool little Porsche paperweight that they gave me at the Porsche dealer one time. It's not my car, it's a Cayenne, but it's still pretty sweet. Then I got the Apple TV, that's a must. DirecTV, that too is a must. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, my essentials. Alright, so as I mentioned earlier, the iPhone 6s Plus that I have comes in real handy when I can't use my normal workhorse, the SONY RX100 Mark IV. This is definitely one of the best vlogging cameras out there. As you can see, it has a cool little swivel LCD on the back. You can flip up for selfie mode, as seen in many of my videos, as seen here. Yep, selfie mode, engaged. And the cool thing about this camera, oh, I forgot to mention my cool little mod here. So this is my windscreen. It's actually some fur I got. People always ask me if I have a mustache on my camera, and yeah, it kind of looks like it. But it comes in real handy to muffle some of that noise. But this camera is awesome. I mean, the only down part on it is there's no external microphone port, but for everything else, it's amazing. It's real small, light, convenient, fits in your pocket, and you can take it to cool little parties or whatever you're gonna cover. As you can see, I have a cool little tripod. It has bendable little legs, and I have to shout out the homies at Xtreme, which is our MCN, for those of you guys that don't know. And MCN is a multi-channel network. So basically, us and a bunch of other channels are under Xtreme, and they help us out with equipment. Like they hooked me up with this Philips projector, hooked it up with these headphones, this new Sony Z cam that I'm going to explain in a little bit, and yeah, they're awesome. But anyways, back to the camera. This is a must. If you're going to start vlogging or filming or doing anything, I recommend this camera. They run about $1,000, but it's worth every penny. So, SONY RX100 Mark IV. So since I was just talking about it, I might as well show you guys a little bit about my iPhone 6s Plus. As you can see, I got an OSS sticker. It's cracked right there and right down the middle of the screen, but it still works fine. And this is a cool little picture I shot of my cars. This is when I used to own the Hicks Mobile, which is the BMW M3 that John Hicks now drives. My Panamera, and then the RV in the back, and my cool little house. And anyways, the cool thing about this phone is that it has a slow-mo feature. I have 128 gig on this, so I'm never gonna run out of room, I hope. And yeah, you can shoot cool time lapses and, like I said, slow-mo, take pictures, all the good stuff. And this is the main form of communication with you guys. So as you can see, my Snapchat has been blowing up. You know, follow my Snapchat if you don't already, at Alfredo Mancuso, one word. And yeah, as many kids can see here, I respond to them. You know, a lot of kids are like, wow, you responded. But yeah, I do. So hit me up on Snapchat. All right, so moving right along. As you can see, I have a MacBook. It's a new 15-inch Retina display. I got it in mid-2015, so I think I got it in February or March of last year. So it's been kicking ass. It's got a 2.2 gigahertz processor, 16 gigabytes of memory. It's got an Intel Iris Pro 1536 megabyte graphics card, and it kicks ass. I don't know, I can't complain about this laptop. One important thing I use is the wireless Bluetooth Apple mouse. I think it's the Mighty Mouse. It just comes in real handy. Like, you know, you don't have to be sitting on your laptop the whole time with your hands here. But yeah, so the mouse comes in handy. Got the wireless keyboard. And as you can see, I sync this up to my television here, and I can edit videos, you know, like on a bigger screen and see like, you know, what the quality is going to look like. Let me see where I could get going here. Boom. And you can see this is a cool little montage I made with Danny Phantom. I know you guys love that mix. Shout out to my boy Tragdet for sending that, you know, cool beat. But yeah, so this laptop comes in really handy. It's got a really good battery life. I use it every single day. It hasn't failed me once. I definitely recommend Apple. It's really awesome. And see what else we got here. For editing, I'll bring it back down because it's kind of like annoying to see up there right now. But as you can see, I use Final Cut. So very cool program, very intuitive, works really well with what I do. You know, quick vlogs. I mean, it has so many options that you can do, and I don't use that many of them. You know, my videos are pretty straightforward and simple. But yeah, I mean, I definitely recommend Final Cut. For those of you guys that want to know, I'm running Final Cut Pro X version 10.14. And yeah, I mean, it's a little expensive, but it's worth every penny. Next up, we got the GoPro Hero 4 Silver. It's got the cool little touchscreen in the back. Let me power it on if it has battery. A lot of these things, yeah. So very important, guys. When you want to vlog, make any videos, anything like that, always keep your batteries charged. So let me see, this one's got the touchscreen on the back. So as you can see here, we're filming. It looks great. Very small, versatile. What you really want to get is a protective case. This is waterproof. So when I'm going to pool parties, which I'm going to do on Monday, very important, guys, waterproofing. Okay, listen, this is probably the most important part of all of this technology. Power. You want to keep all your stuff powered up, because if not, when you're going to go and do something important and you don't have a battery, you're going to want to shoot yourself in the face. So number one, for the GoPro, I got this cool dual battery charger. So I pull out the battery from here, I got one on deck, put them both in, charge them overnight, and then voila, I always have one spare battery, always charged up. As for the RX100, buy some little cheap batteries on eBay. Get some extra ones because these batteries go quick. I got 3 of them. One is obviously in the camera right now. I got a cool little pocket charger, you know, on the go charger. You slide one battery in. It's got the power cord so you can, you know, use it in your car, and it's got the removable little prongs back here. Real cool, nifty. And another thing, memory. You know, I have a 64 gigabyte chip in this camera. I also have a little quick zip drive just in case. You know, I can store it on my laptop, get all the footage, dump it on this chip, and then keep it going. And lastly, I use the MYCHARGE. As you can see, it's got dual cables. It has both the iPhone and the Android. And this Android cable actually works with my SONY RX100. So I can charge both of them at the same time anywhere I am. You always want to keep your Mofis and your MYCHARGEs charged up. So as you can see, I got 4 LEDs. So I'm fully juiced and ready to go. And then some other auxiliary equipment I have is this cool, I forgot what brand this is. I think I got it on eBay for like 150 bucks. I think it's called Aperture. Anyhow, it's an awesome light, LEDs, and then you just plug your battery in from your camera and it powers it up. I got these Turtle Beach headphones for free, and these are wireless, come in really handy as noise blockers, and when you're, you know, somewhere public and loud, you always want to make sure your audio is on point, so using headphones, you know, can really block out a lot of the sounds and get your footage real crispy. All right, next up, I got the My Passport Ultra. It's the 1 terabyte hard drive, so an external hard drive is always necessary. Besides like having a quick little zip drive, you want to always have an extra, you know, at least 500 gigabytes because video footage takes up a lot of room. I think I already have like 350 gigabytes to use on that just from all these videos and, you know, all the footage. So make sure to get one of those. And last but not least, this is a new camera. So this is the Z camera. It's basically like a bigger version of a GoPro, and it has interchangeable lenses, so it's ready for it, you know. I haven't used it yet, but again, the fine folk at Xtreme sent this over, and I think they're sourcing a lens for me this week, or at least an adapter so I can use some of my other lenses and, you know, start getting some extra footage and more B-roll, more time lapses, and more cool stuff. And I just want to show you guys this because it's really, really cool. Again, Xtreme hooked this up, and let me show you what it is. So this is by PHILLIPS. It's got a cool touchpad on the top, so this is all touchscreen. And wait for it to power up. Takes a little second here. And voila, it charges up. We got a mobile projector. So this is really awesome. So you can either plug in a zip drive, you could plug in any kind of like memory stick, or you could just Bluetooth from your phone and you can watch anything on the go, and it projects it everywhere. And it's actually pretty good because it's pretty bright in my room right now, and you can see it just about almost everywhere. Well, except where the main sun is, but boom, look at that. So as you can see, again, it's touchscreen over here, so I can just toggle around and go into my folder and find pictures and videos, and it's pretty awesome. Like, you know, when I want to have a movie night with the boys, or, you know, a hot lady on this bed here, and I don't want to use a TV, boom, I got a little projector. Or in the RV, we're on the road, boom, got a little projector. Pretty awesome. So I think that about covers it for all my equipment that I use. As you can see, this is a lot of stuff, and no, it wasn't cheap, but over the years, I've been purchasing all these things, and it really makes for my setup. Without all this stuff, I really wouldn't be able to make the videos as fast or as efficient as I do. And, you know, when you're vlogging every single day, all this stuff really comes in handy. And especially when you're on the go, make sure you have mobile chargers, make sure your batteries are always charged up, make sure you have storage, make sure you have extras, and a phone that, you know, can also be used as a camera, because sometimes, like when I was in Vegas or different places or at Vans, they don't let you use your big camera. It's always good to have a little like convenient pocket-sized version. All right, so I think that covers it. I addressed all the things that I use to make the videos that you guys enjoy, or I hope you enjoy. And if you guys have any questions, as always, leave them in the comments. If you guys want me to go more in depth, I can. I just thought this would be a cool little video to show you guys a little look into my life, to my room, and into the things I use. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, one big thing. I forgot to mention this chair. So this is like a cool, I think it's Tempur-Pedic. No, it's Serta. Yeah, it's a Serta chair. I think it's like $600 or $700. But Adam LZ gave me this. He stayed at my house a little while, and I had this little janky chair back here. And he's a really nice guy, and you know, we've been friends for a long time now, so this was a gift that he gave me. So thank you, Adam LZ, for this. Really appreciate it. Let me go show you guys how comfy it is. Oh yeah, it feels amazing on the back. Sorry, I tend to ramble a little bit. Hope you guys don't mind, but you know, for these kind of videos, I think rambling does come in a little bit handy. You know, right? Maybe? I don't know. I'm going crazy, and I haven't even had sugar yet, so it can only get worse. Anyhow, as always, I thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment. Please like the video. Please share it. And most importantly, subscribe. It really means a lot to us creators, because a subscription from you guys means that you guys get a notification. And if you really enjoy our content, you want to stay, you know, notified, because then you can find out when all the new stuff comes out. If there's any giveaway, you'll be the first one to know. So yeah, subscribe right here. Anyhow, I'm headed right now to go watch some football games with my friends. And then I think I'm going to go meet up with the OSS boys and film something else. So that's going to be all for today. As always, thank you very much, and don't forget to subscribe. Later, guys.